Chapter 2. A Letter from a Loving God. Tell me, which book do you like best of all? Some children would pick one that tells about animals. Others would choose a book with lots of pictures in it. It can be fun to read those books, but the best books in all the world are the ones that tell us the truth about God. One of those books is more precious than all the others. Do you know which one it is? The Bible. Why is the Bible so important? Because it came from God. It tells us about Him and about the good things that He will do for us. And it shows us what we should do in order to please Him. It is like a letter from God. Now God could have written the whole Bible in heaven and given it to men. But He didn't. Even though the ideas came from God, He used His servants on earth to do most of the writing of the Bible. How did God do that? To understand how, consider this. When we hear the voice of someone on the
When we hear
on the radio the voice may come from a person who is far away. When we watch television, we can even see pictures of people in other countries of the world, and we can hear what they are saying. Men can even go all the way to the moon in their spaceships, and they can send messages back to the earth from there. Did you know that? Did you know that? If men can do that, can God send messages from heaven? Of course He can, and He did it long before men had radio or television. A letter from a loving God. Moses was a man who actually heard God speak. Moses could not see God, but he could hear God's voice. Millions of people were there when this happened. In fact, on that day, God caused a whole mountain to shake, and there was thunder and lightning. The people knew that God had spoken but they were very scared. So they told Moses, "Let not God speak with us for fear we may die." That later Moses wrote down the things that God had said, and what Moses wrote is in the Bible. Exodus 20, 20 to 0, 20, 20 verse Exodus 20 verse 18, 21.
18 to 21.
18 to 21.
Nice.
Moses wrote the first 5 books of the Bible, but he was not the only one who wrote. God used about 40 men to write parts. How do we know that God can speak to us from far away?
Is there a second page?
This one's the first page. This one's a second page.
How about the third?
Just later.
Let me see. Is learn from the great teacher. Asher read chapter 2, a letter from a loving God.